I've been thinking, and I wanted to share some of my learning with you. One of the things that I noticed is two separate pieces of learning came together in one idea. And here's what happened. I realized that whenever we're planning lessons, we plan from the inside out. We start with our TEKS, and we decide what texts we want students to read and what problems we want them to solve. Then we think about what it's going to look like whenever it's tested. In other words, we start with the what, or the content. Then, one of the things that we decide to work on is how we go about doing that. We build our lesson and our design around that content and the best way that kids can experience that and learn the content. In other words, we pick the strategies. We decide what kids are going to read, write, listen, speak, or think. We're figuring out what processes are in place. But I think we're missing something, because then here come the students. That's the who. And they bring with them a whole set of things that have to be considered and planned for, because they're asking questions like, so what? Now what? What am I going to use this for? Why do I need it? And am I interested in it at all? They also bring with them all of these contexts, their culture, their family structure, what happened in the hall, who they are as students and their learning profile. That whole context, I think, sometimes might be covering up what's happening in the classroom, because those things, when they're addressed, allow us to peel back that layer and let the students experience it from the inside, or from the outside to the inside. So we start planning and considering and thinking about how they're going to experience the lesson. Peel back that layer so that they can achieve and participate in the lesson design and the strategies that we planned for them. Then they can begin to understand what the content is and achieve the objectives that we've planned from the beginning. And perhaps that's the reason why they're not getting their objectives that we've planned for them, because we need to turn it around and think about how they're going to experience it as an outsider to achieve the goals that we have for them as insiders.